There's an infestation in my mind's imagination. The hope and the choke on smokers, I'm smoking in my basement. This is not rap, this is not hip-hop. Just another attempt to make the voices stop. Rapping to prove nothing, just writing to say something. Cause I wasn't the only one who wasn't rushing to saying nothing. This doesn't mean I lost my dream. It's just right now I got a really crazy mind to clean. Gangsters don't cry, therefore I'm Mr. Misty Eye, therefore I'm Can you save my heavy-dirty soul? Can you save my heavy-dirty soul? For me. Can you save my heavy-dirty soul? For me. Death inspires me like a dog inspires a rabbit. Death inspires me like a dog inspires a rabbit. Can you save my heavy-dirty soul? Can you save my heavy-dirty soul? For me. Can you save my heavy-dirty soul? For me. Can you save my heavy-dirty soul?
What up, Buzz fam? We back with another album reaction. You know we got 21 Pilots up in here. Okay,
Blurry face. Yo, yours is court.
Yo, so we coming in with another 21 Pilots album reaction for y'all. Blurry Face is coming in. We've been waiting for this one for a hot minute, Buzz fam. A lot of the songs on here we have heard. We reacted to them individually on the channel.
And like more than likely, like also I'm heard him in concert too as well, though. You know, I remember hearing Heavydirtysoul. Yeah, man, for real.
But Buzz fam, like we said on the last one, we're trying to go through all the albums. We were like did them out of order and all that because like we got kind of put on to them mostly on that most recent one, right? So we're going back through, seeing what all we missed and everything like that. For those of you who are new to our album reactions, we do them on vinyl, but that means because we don't pause in between each song, we got to cut it up and put the full uncut version over on Patreon. 21 Pilots is notorious for blocking videos, so this one will probably be pretty heavily cut up so that it can make it through the copyright claims and all that kind of stuff.
But the full uncut will be on the Patreon, y'all. So
grab a cold one. Let's keep rolling, Buzz man.
And just try not to be so stressed out, yo.
We gonna relieve some stress.
Yes, y'all. Another throwback joint.
Indeed. This one's good. Ten years ago, this came out. It's crazy.
I wish I found some better sounds no one's ever heard. I wish I had a better voice that sang some better words. Blurry face and I care what you think. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Used to play pretend, give each other different names. We would build a rocket ship and then we'd fly it far away. Used to dream of outer space, but now they're laughing at the face, saying, wake up, you need to make money. We used to play pretend, give each other different names. We would build a rocket ship and then we'd fly it far away. Used to dream of outer space, but now they're laughing at the face, saying, wake up, you need to make money. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Wish we could turn. different names. We would build a rocket ship and then we'd fly far away. Used to dream of outer space, but now they're laughing at the face, saying, wake up, you need to make money. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh yeah. That one's so good. Like one of my favorite lines in that one is when he's talking about the candle of like the scent that from like his childhood that he was like, oh, I'm gonna make this into a candle. So like it can remind me, like give me a throwback. But I probably only sell one of those, and it'll be to my brother because we have the same nose. Like we like grew up in the same house, right? Like they would understand that smell and how it can bring you back. Yeah, man. And then like the other thing too, like about the rocket ship building and stuff like that, man. Just like I'm kind of like being in that childhood, mind state, man. And then you have to snap back to reality. Like, hey, listen, like you got responsibilities now. You need to make a living though. Like you time to grow up. Yeah, like you got to make that money. You got to do, But yeah, man, dude, this was so dope, man. This was so freaking dope, man. Like my man Tyler, man, man, incredible lyricist, writer, man. My man killing on the drums too, man. Yo, man, Josh, right, man? Josh always killing it. And like, what's crazy, y'all? Like, I don't know what. Hey, I never shared this with y'all though, but what's interesting about this group, Josh and Tyler? Guess what? I have two younger brothers named Tyler and Josh. Oh yeah, as well, yeah. Yeah, that is funny. Crazy, right? So this is like a perfect song for you. Yeah, we're gonna get you a candle. I'm gonna call your mama. I'll be like, Courtney, the candle. Josh, Tyler, they need a candle. Yeah, right. Yeah, right, for real. Okay, y'all. So we about to get in the ride out. Oh yeah. It's like a memory lane trip right now. Yeah, man. 2016, 15 kind of frame. I just want to stay in the sun where I find. I know it's hard sometimes. Pieces of peace in the sun's peace of mind. I know it's hard sometimes. Yeah, I think about the end just way too much. But it's fun to... I die for you, that's easy to say. We have a list of people that we would take. A bullet for them, a bullet for you, a bullet for everybody in this room. But they don't seem to see many bullets coming through. See many bullets coming through. Metaphorically, I'm the man, but literally, I don't know what I do. I'd live for you, and that's hard to do. Even harder to say when you know it's not true. Even harder to write when you know that tonight there were people back home who tried talking to you, but then you ignore them still. All these questions, they fall in like, who would you live for? Who would you die for? And would you ever kill? Taking my time on my ride. I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my ride. So I'm taking my time on my ride. I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my. I've been thinking too much. Help me. I've been thinking too much. Help me. I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much. Help me. I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much. Help me. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. That one is just like, it hits just right. You know what I mean? Like they do such a good job of like putting their albums like in an order in which like they kind of like just ebb and flow and you just keep going down. But yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, man. Like my daughter was like singing that song like the whole. I mean, like that. I'm like from the time it came out to like probably like mid 2016. Like that's all I would be hearing her sing around the house, man. Yeah, man. I like how he how he talks about everybody talking about like who you take a bullet for and all this kind of stuff, and it being like a metaphor here and there, but it's like realistically, like who are you actually going to take a bullet for? And when and you never really know because you never put in that situation, kind of thing. Exactly. It's easy to say, talk. Taking my time on my ride, but now we about to get into Fairly Loco. I don't know if we heard this one.
Yeah, it doesn't look too familiar, but like maybe like I think like once we start listening to it.
That's what I thought about Ride for a second there, and then I heard that. I was like, no, I know this one.
Yeah, but that's right, man. That's like the whatever, like 5 billion views, you know, song and everything, you know. All right, y'all. About to get into that right now.
Let's do it. Always being extra. Let's go.
I'm fairly local. I've been around. I've seen the streets you're walking down. I'm fairly local. Good people now. I'm evil to the core. What I shouldn't do, I will. So cold, it's the few, the proud, and the emotional. I'm fairly local.
That's
I've been around. I've seen the streets you're walking down. I'm fairly local. Good people now.
The world around us is burning, but we're so cold. It's a few, the proud, and the emotional.
I'm fairly local. I've been around. I've seen the streets you're walking down. I'm fairly local. Good people now.
I like that drop.
I'm fairly local. I've been around. I've seen the streets. Good people now.
Perfect. Yo, I really like, there's this one part in here. He talks about, he's like, tomorrow I'm going to switch the beat to avoid yesterday's dance, right?
Ooh.
And when I was thinking about that, like right as he says it, I'm thinking about that. I'm like, oh, that's such a fire line.
Yeah, man, that is, man.
Because he switches up like their style all the time and all their different things. But then to make it even better, like he doubles down on it and then plays the chorus in a different voice.
Yeah.
You know, like it sounded like
man,
different.
like it kind of sound, you know, kind of like the DJ Screw-ish type
like,
of, you know, way though, you know.
So he flips the chorus on you
man,
right
so that's
after
like pretty dope.
saying to avoid yesterday's dance. Like that is
man, that's like a
money.
nice bridge right there, man. Like that's how you do it right there, man. You know what I mean? That's dope.
I was dope. Like, man, that was like,
that is dope, man.
And it's so subtle. And if I didn't have like the lyrics up, like I don't know that I would have caught like that he played that like so well, right? Because the first chorus sounded different than the second chorus. Yeah. And like the way he came in and like said, I was like, man, he just flipped that all on its head. Like that was so cool.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude.
So creative.
And man, that's just like this group, man. It's just like, I mean, I just like feel like, you know, we should, you know, be expecting, okay, like I know that something's gonna happen or whatever though, you know, but it's just like it's always a new type of surprise, man.
Yep.
It's just like no matter what, man. Wow.
100%. Buzz fam, we're gonna be right back. We gotta flip the disc over here.
Yeah, no, like new dance.
Indeed. Right. And make sure you go check out the Patreon if you want the uncut up version.
Hey.
Sometimes you gotta bleed to know that you're alive and have a soul. But it takes someone to come around to show you how. She's a tear in my heart. I'm alive, she's in me harder than I've ever been. Than I've ever been. Than I've ever been. Than I've ever been.
Yeah.
You fell asleep in my car, I drove the whole time. but that's okay. I'll just avoid the hole so you sleep fine.
Yeah.
I'm driving, here I sit, cursing my government for not using my taxes to fill holes with more cement. You fell asleep in my car, I drove the whole time, but that's okay. I'll just is my armor, she's the tear in my heart. She's a carver, she's a butcher with a smile. Cut me farther than I've ever been.
You sound like Harley Quinn.
Talk about beautiful but deadly.
Yeah.
Man.
You know, for the longest time, I thought that this song said she's the tear in my heart, not the tear.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I was like thinking about tear too, like tear,
Right.
like ripping.
Like he ripping your heart out.
Yeah, the tear. Wow. Damn.
I still feel like he just named it that so that he could double it.
Yeah, man.
Because it sounds like he's saying tear.
Yeah.
Even
Yes, it does.
listening like
It's still,
and knowing what it says.
Yes, it does.
I feel like that ain't it. But I do feel like this song could easily be about like a Harley Quinn. She's the butcher over here.
Yeah,
She's
man.
carving you up. She's
Yeah.
doing all this
With
craziness.
a smile.
With a smile.
With a beautiful smile at that.
He
Hell
troubled.
yeah, man. Hell to yeah, man. Dude, man, it's just like, dude, like some of those lines, man, like it's kind of just like resonates with me, man. Just like the whole pothole thing with the taxes, man.
Oh,
Because like,
yeah.
you know why? Because I paid back, you know,
I paid my
a
taxes.
decent amount of taxes this year. You know? Yeah. And I'm still running over potholes right now. So, you know, yeah.
100%. But
I feel you.
This is one of the songs that's on this album that it's got like a lot of cool elements to it, right? With like the
Yeah, it does.
snaps and like the swing vibe to it a little bit. And it just plays really well. And like showcases like their creative ability a
Oh,
lot.
yeah, definitely. Definitely.
What do we got next?
We're about to get into Lane Boy right now. And remember, y'all, if y'all just tuning in here, yeah, just know, yo, the Patreon, it has the full uncut version. all
Not
right?
just this album too.
Oh yeah, but all of the 21 Pilots albums that we've
That we've done so
reacted to.
far. We got a
Yes.
couple more to go.
Yep.
But they'll be over on the Patreon too once
yeah.
we get to them.
Let's get it. Another one.
Another one.
They say stay in your lane, boy. But we go where we want to. They think this thing is a highway. Honest, there's a few songs on this record that feel common. I'm in constant confrontation with what I want and what is popping in the industry. It seems to me that singles on the radio are currency. My creativity's on the free when I'm playing shows. They say stay in your lane, boy. They think this thing is a highway. But will they be alive tomorrow? They say stay in your lane, boy. But we go where we want to. They think this thing is a highway. But will they be alive tomorrow? But will they be alive tomorrow? But will they be alive tomorrow? They say stay in your lane, boy. We go where we want, highway. But will they be alive tomorrow?
Ah, damn.
Roll it back in.
Damn. Damn.
Yo.
Damn.
Yo.
Yeah.
You know what I realized now?
Man.
Because we heard that one a while back, right?
Yeah,
like we played that
dude.
one. There's
But it's
obviously
like
some
they-
extra parts.
Like trim the fat, like for the video though. Because I
Yeah.
remember, right? You know, man. But when they, dude, like that other part, man, it was so sick, man.
Well, so
It-
so originally when he talking about this, right? I was thinking like because they're telling him to stay in his lane, I thought he was talking about rapping,
Yeah.
right? Which I think he is.
Yeah.
But I also think he's talking about drum and bass.
Yes, that's
Or
right.
some electronica vibes.
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking
Like
too. That's what I
rock
was thinking
vibe,
that
like-
same exact thing too, man. And that is like a perfect dude, this is like such a perfect spin on it, man. Because especially, with how the instrumental was at first, right? Everything was, falling in place. It was normal. And all of a sudden, it's just like, you know what? We're going to veer off the road.
Yeah. I'm like, we go where we want to, right? And he says it. And there's so many subliminals that I never caught before. Like, it's like, wait, like, you ain't going to tell me. So now I want to know who Tyler and Josh's favorite D&B artists are. What their, like, D&B inspiration. Because when I was hearing that, because we didn't used to do D&B, right? Like, we never really heard it until we started the channel. Like, now that I'm starting to hear more of that, or like even like Prodigy, right? Like some like old school, like, cause like the first song that came in gave me Prodigy vibes, like as it was coming in, or some Chemical Brothers, some of that kind of like flavor, right? Definitely. And then I'm like, wait, now that I have heard that, I'm like, wait, they might have took some inspiration from this. Man. They take a little inspiration from some rap stuff. Like,
I just like love how that veered off, man. We go where we want to and just.
And then it just starts doing its thing.
After that, it comes back to, I mean, you know what? And which is like the instrumental outro. Like it just like, I mean, like they came back to like the regular instrumental, like no singing, but it's just like they just like went out. They just like faded out, just like with the regular. It's like, okay, like we have fun going off road. Now we gotta, get back onto the road for like a second.
Our regular
damn, that was dope,
program.
Man. Damn, that was
I don't know, like that one's super. I have a hard time on this album, like figuring out, because we haven't heard the whole album. Yeah, man. We've heard most of the songs by now, but which one is like my favorite?
I don't know right now. I mean, look, I mean, it's a good problem to have, I guess, with, this group, because it's just like, I mean, everything is just like so good. And then, with us, like, especially just like, but now just like hearing, these added elements to the songs and just like kind of like really, I mean, like the song like really clicking to me like the way that it is right now, because like when we like reacted to it though, like it wasn't clicking to me like that.
Not like this, it's different.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. All right. We about to get into the judge. Don't judge me, yo.
That was the last outro. Heavy breath. Oh yeah.
Ukulele.
Na 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 na. When the leader of the bad guys sang something soft and soaked in pain, I heard the echo from his secret hideaway. He must have forgot to close his door as he cranked out those dismal chords, and his four walls declared him insane. I found my way, right time, wrong place, as I pled my case. You're the judge, oh no, set me free. You're the judge, oh no, set me free. I don't know if this song is a surrender or a rebel. I don't know if this one is about me or the devil. I don't know if this song
Bro, how does every song that we listen to have some new meaning that we didn't know about? Like when he's talking about he doesn't know if this song is for him or for the devil, and how he's talking about like his heart is frozen and that's why hell is hot. He's got to thaw it out. Like, and the reason you go into hell is because your heart, you like got a frozen heart, you're cold hearted.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
I never thought of that. Like,
yeah, man.
Like, who thinks of like everybody calls you cold hearted, right?
Yeah.
But then you go into hell so you can thaw out.
Yeah, man. Dude, yeah, man, this is insane, man. And it's, you know what? And
he comes in
just
with
like the vibe.
ukulele.
I mean, like just like the vibe of this song, man. Like the vibe as a whole. Man, you know, like you can tell, like these guys have so much influence, man. I was thinking about a group from back in the day in like the early '80s, Toto. I was thinking about them because I was like, I'm thinking about that song, you know, Rosanna, and it's just kind of, I mean, it's just like the vibes of this song, it kind of, you know, took me down that lane right there, though, you know, and I'm just like, man, these dudes, I mean, it's just like infinite amount of, you know, inspiration and just like free range, just to like really like do what they want when it comes to music, man. And it's just amazing, man. I'm glad that, you know, that they're not in their lane, that they're not staying in the lane, you know, that they're just like veering off to like wherever they want, man. Yeah. Wow.
It is pretty impressive. It's pretty crazy. Like you're saying, like like part of this one gave me, I can't remember who it is or like who's saying it, but have you seen the movie 50 First Dates? With Adam Sandler, there's a song in there that this song kind of reminds me of, like a little bit with the ukulele and like that kind of stuff. It gives you that kind of vibe. And what's impressive is that they can turn like that whole thing and have such meaning under like in the words, right?
Yeah.
But like you can turn your brain off and just listen to every one of their songs and just vibe out, and it can be like a radio hit, and you don't even realize what they're saying.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. And it's just like, you know what, man, I'm gonna say, just like, to be honest, man, like this is like one of them songs like where, you know, I'm definitely gonna have to like really go back and just like really soak in on the lyrics and stuff like that, man, because it's just like I was just like so intrigued by how they put together the instrumental and like also how he was delivering
just singing,
you know,
his
singing,
those
man.
high notes and stuff like that.
Yeah, man. It's just like I was just like, I'm tripping out, man. Just like really paying attention to, you know, those things right there, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm definitely going to go back and definitely check out, you know.
100%, Bus Fam. We about to flip the disc over here.
Yep.
Make sure to go check out the
second.
Patreon if you haven't, and we'll see you in a second. Woo. Keeps on coming, Bus Fam.
Scared of my own image, scared of my own immaturity, scared of my own ceiling, scared I'll die of uncertainty. Fear might be the death of me, fear leads to anxiety. Don't know what to do without you. I'm no good without you. No, 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 no. Gnawing on the bishops, claw away at this system, repeating simple phrases. Someone wholly insisted, want the markings made on my skin to mean something to me again. Hope you haven't left without me. Hope you haven't left without me. Please. Don't forget about me. Don't forget about me. Even when I doubt you.
Man, that drop.
With the echo?
Yes. That's too cold.
Bro.
Man. And how that happened too, man. It's kind of, you know, how things going on like in the back of your head, just like them voices and stuff like that. It's just like, hey, you know, I'm still here, you know, hey, don't forget, you know, I'm
there's
here.
that part of it, or like almost like you're walking into a building and somebody's like in the studio, like practicing, and, and it's empty, so it's echoey, kind of, right?
Yeah.
Like, and you're like, but like I like what you're saying with like,
man.
like don't forget about me. I'm
that
still
bass drop at the end.
And as like echoes out and like fades out. But I was thinking like this one got me feeling like who's in whose lane? You know what I'm saying? Like
are we talking about like, I mean, like the, you know, like the confidence versus the doubt, you know, and stuff like that? Are we talking about like that clash, or are we talking about?
No, I'm talking about like he had that lane boy where everybody's telling him to get back in his lane, and I'm like, man. wait, is he in your lane? Or you in his lane? Because he coming in here crushing every one of your genres.
Yeah, man. Everything,
like it ain't
man.
nothing.
You
right?
know,
like,
it's like kind of like, you probably haven't seen the movie, but you need to, though, because like, you have like little kids. All right. So you should see it. Wreck-It Ralph. You should
I
see
seen
it,
Wreck-It Ralph. Yeah.
It's like, you know how,
Wreck-It.
It's like, you know how, damn, it's that, damn, you know, the freaking Speed Racer dude, like the Turbo-tastic guy, like he was like going into like each and every game, you know, like jacking it up and everything, you know. So it's kind of just like what you know what 21 Pilots is doing, kind of like they're just like going into every genre and just kind of like taking it over and just you know doing everything and then just like leaving it and going off to the next though, you know.
I feel like the people that are telling him to get out of their lane are jealous that he's better at their lane than they are. And I think that's
like that right there too, you know, which is like, I don't know, I just like feel it's like for people that's like really creative like this, man, you know, who's like stepping outside the box, who is innovative, like who is actually being like the ones that, you know, because like, you know how it is though, right? Like the great's always gonna, you know, rise above everybody who's mid, right? You know, it's just like the great's always gonna create while everybody else, you know, is behind, and like they try to pick up on what, you know, these people are doing though, you know? So it's just like, so it's gonna be like a lot of judgment. It's gonna be like a lot of hating, you know, but can't please everybody. But yeah.
They hate us because they ain't us.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So like we about to see what Polarize is like. Yeah.
Help me down. Those stairs is where I behind all my problems. Help me polarize, help me out. My friends and I, we got a lot of problems. You know where I'm coming from, though I am running to you. All I feel is tonight, tonight, tonight. You. I wanted to be a better brother, better son. Wanted to be a better adversary to the evil I have done to show to the one I love. But tonight, 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 you help me polarize. We have problems.
Woo.
Domingo en fuego. I think I lost my halo. I don't know where you are. You'll have to come and find me. Domingo en fuego. I think I lost my halo. I don't know where you are. You'll have to come and sing it out. We have problems, I wanted to be a better brother, better son. I wanted to be a better brother, better son.
I don't care what people think.
I wanted to be a better brother, better son.
Man,
dude, that breakdown part on the bridge, man. I love like what's happening with that bass and everything, man. And that you know, like the Domingo, you know, in Fuego,
yeah,
man. I wonder if like that was kind of like a reference to hell, or whatever, you
That
know,
could be.
and then, you know, like I lost my halo or whatever is kind of, you know, I don't know, like if that's like a reference to, you know, how like Lucifer got cast out of heaven
Yeah.
and
He
you know,
lost his way.
yeah. So I mean, I don't know if that's that type of like reference right there, man. But that instrument, I mean, dude, it's like when you're peeping like some of these songs for the first time, and it's like when they're doing what they're doing with the instrumental elements, when they're doing what they're doing, you know, just like with the vocals and everything too, man. It's, I mean, dude, like it's like so much to focus on, man. And that's in a good way though. You know, I like, you know, the fact that, you know,
There's
I get to
layers.
come back to this and just like really focus in on like what's going on, man, because it's man.
You know what this one made me think? Like right off the rip, and then like throughout, it just kept like cementing what I was thinking. Like is a lot of artists must come up to them asking for beats.
Yeah, man. Facts.
Right? Because
Facts, man. They're doing it all.
Because like there's very few artists I feel like that can make like instrumentals and beats and stuff like they're so polarizing, right? And unique. Like I think of like Kanye West, right?
Yeah, man. You got the you got the Pharrells, you know, you got like people like that. Like you got the sound waves, you know, that have, you know, just like dabbled in every type of genre though, you know. But yeah, man, but it's just like the element I think that like Josh and Tyler's bringing, man, you know, which is like the fact, I mean, like it's like live though, you know what I mean?
Live, they merge a lot of it together, right? Like different sounds and like things, which a lot of artists, like there's some great like beat makers out there, right? But they make a specific kind of beat and it's in a lane.
Yeah, man.
But this is like everywhere, and you're like, like the creativity is just crazy.
Man. Yeah,
and I'm
insane.
like, they must be like people must just be banging down their door and try to get a beat.
Exactly, man. Like I don't doubt that. All right, now we about to get into we don't believe what's going on TV.
Believe it. Whew. Like how that starts. Let's go. Double time.
We don't believe what's on TV.
What?
Because it's what we want to see.
Yep.
And what we want, we know we can't believe her hair. I don't care what's in your hair. I just want to know what's on your mind.
Get a horn in there.
I used to say I want to die before I'm old, but because of you, I might think twice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right.
Second verse. What if my dream does not happen? Would I just change what I've told my friends? Don't want to know who I would be. We'll make money selling your hair, but I don't care what's in your hair. I just want to know what's on your mind. I used to say I want to die before I'm old, but because of you I might think twice. I don't care what's in your hair. I just want to know what's on your mind. I used to say I want to die before I'm old, but because of you I might think twice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Remember how like No Life Shaq be saying, make it make sense. You know, they made sense. Though, you know, ukulele, you know, with like some crazy percussions, right? And then like you throw on like a little horn, like little, you know, chord riff, you know, type thing going on up in there too, man. And it's just like they made it make sense, man.
Bro,
you know?
Tell me that doesn't like give you some like Irish pub, Dropkick Murphys kind of St. Patrick.
Yes, that's right, man.
With like
you know, some Irish nachos though, you know,
yeah.
with some, you know, like with some cold, you know, stouts. You
100%.
know?
And then also give me some Plan B, Strickland Banks vibes,
yeah,
right?
Without a doubt.
Just so many elements and like so many like pieces of like great sounds.
Yeah.
all blended in like effortlessly. You got Josh over there on the drums, just like tapping away,
Killing it,
just
man.
like crushing it.
Yeah,
And it's
y'all.
just-
Just like so y'all know, like my brothers is on these instrumentals though, right here. Like they killing them. Yo, like my brothers is killing it.
Yeah, you gotta tell your brother is like,
I'ma tell them.
there's a Tyler and a Josh I heard. Y'all need to step up your game.
Yeah. Listen, like y'all need to get on their level, like quick, like right now.
Oh man.
All right, y'all. So we about to get into Message Man right here. We have room. Oh yeah.
One more on this one? Yeah.
Yep. Okay. All right. So we about to get into that. Let's see what's good.
What it do? That church organ coming in, that Leslie.
I'm gonna mess around with that instrument.
News that hides behind a mask of my disguise, and who I am today is worse than other times. You don't know what I've done. I'm wanted and on the run. I'm wanted and
Jamming.
on the run. So I'm taking this moment to live in the future. Release me from the present. I'm obsessing on these questions. Why I'm in denial that they tried to sue. You don't know what I've done. I'm wanted and on the run. I'm wanted and on the run. So I'm taking this moment to live in the future. Release me from the present. I'm obsessing on these questions. Why I'm in denial that they tried to suicidal session. Please use discretion when you're messing with the message man. These lyrics aren't for everyone, only if you understand. You're dead, cause how could you sleep at a time like this? Life is up here, but you comment below. And the comments will always become common motivation to promote your show's next episode. So your brain knows to keep going, even though it's far from this moment. But you and I know it gets better when morning finally rears its head. Together we're losers, remember the future. Remember the morning is when night is dead. Release me from the present, I'm obsessing on these questions. Why I'm in denial that they tried to suicidal session. Please use discretion when you're messing with the message man. These lyrics aren't for everyone, only if you understand. Please use discretion when you're messing with the message.
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
Know what they pulled one of those? Oh, y'all thought we was done?
Yeah, you know. You trying to go to sleep?
How? All right. So, how do you go from dance hall to Imagine Dragon ish?
I was thinking the Beatles in part of it with like almost like a Yellow Submarine kind of like vibe, like just like element, like just flowing and then coming and stomping and then rapping, right? Like,
Yeah, man. He came in with, like some, y'all didn't know I have skills. I got skills. All right.
Yeah.
Just so y'all know, I just want to just like throw that out there with everything else I could do. I also have skills.
Y'all must have forgot.
Look, man. You know what I think? Man, I think these dudes have an extensive vinyl collection, man. Dude.
That's crazy, dude.
I'm like, it's no way that they can't. I mean, like when you listen to everything that they have right now, man, you know that these dudes, man, come on, man. Like they gotta have, like it has to be stacked up, man. And it's like these, just like so much, like I'm hearing in this music, man, and it's like classic stuff, man. Dude, man. They got like the Hawaiian stuff down, man. They got the ukulele thing down, man. They got the dancehall isms down, man. They got
the marching band drumming with the cracks and like the snap, like
they got hip hop, man.
Yep.
They got alternative. They got drum and bass. They got
pop.
Man. Yeah, man. They got pop, man. They got it all, man. Just like wow.
with two of them.
Yeah, two of them making all this stuff. Like by the way, all right. So,
but we're gonna flip the disc.
Yep.
Get to that backside.
Yep,
If you
we can see all
haven't,
this.
if you haven't peeped the Patreon, go check it out. You can watch the uncut versions.
Yep.
Get the full experience.
Yep. Mm-hmm. It's always better. Just saying.
We'll be right back.
Yep. Fresh burrs.
Shadows of despair at me, spirits in the dark are waiting. I will let the wind go quietly. I will let the wind go quietly. Be the one to take my soul and make it done. Be the one to take me home and show me the sun. I know, you can break the fire, I can bring the bones. I know, you make the fire, my bones will make it grow. Where we're from, there's no sun, our hometown.
Love that part. Put away all the gods your father served today. Put away your traditions, believe me when I say. We don't know where we're from, there's no sun, our hometown's in the dark. Where we're from, we're no one, our hometown's in the dark. Man, dude, that part of the chorus or what? I mean, you know,
With the souls.
You know,
the shadows tilt their head. Yeah.
Man, dude, that is just my man. I'm gonna be playing that like over and over again. I'm gonna probably be like when I'm, out riding. I'm like, shadows lift the. I mean, it's just man, dude. Like like when you get parts that are like so refreshing.
Yep.
And like you say to yourself, I can't believe they just did that.
This one.
Let me go ahead.
This is like a little bit of throwback, aging me a little bit, right?
Yeah.
But this, like the end, like the way it like closes out, gave me a mixture of a vibe between Matchbox 20 and Hoobastank. Like the way that they like had like the instrumental and the sound coming through like the way that they the way Tyler used his voice to like come through like the thing, it gave me like I don't know why like nostalgia vibes from like hearing that like back in the day.
Yeah. Like obviously like I heard both of the bands, like I have a couple favorite songs from both of the bands.
Yeah.
But I mean I don't know, it's just like
there's just
maybe
so much.
maybe it's just like what they were doing with the falsetto. Like it felt really 80s like. It felt, I mean, damn. I'm like, I remember like I was like Pops played like groups from that era right there and just, I mean, damn, it just felt.
This like growing up in like Seattle area, this felt very rainy city kind of vibe. Like this would have been, this would have fit perfectly in all that like moody, it's always dark and cloudy in Seattle kind of vibes.
Yeah.
Oh man, and it even talks about your hometown. Like it hits like this is like nostalgia all over the place, Post Fam. This one was super good.
All right, yeah, but we'll be out again to not today.
Not today, fam.
Not today. Yeah. So we about to run that. Damn.
My girl.
I don't know why.
I got sunshine.
I just feel I am better off staying in the same room I was born in. I look outside and see a whole world better off without me in it, trying to transform it. You are out of my mind. Oh, you aren't seeing my side. Oh, you aren't seeing my side. To me, but you are out of my mind. Heard you say, not today. Tore the curtains down, windows open now, make a sound. Heard your voice just because I play the piano. You are out of my mind. You aren't seeing my side. You waste all this time trying to get to me, but you are out of my mind. Heard you say, not today. Tore the curtains down, windows open now, make a sound. Heard your voice, there's no choice. Tore the curtains down, windows open now, make a noise.
That's all I'm saying.
Get your tambourine on.
Man, I tell you what, this might be the best 21 Pilots album they got.
I know, right?
Hot damn.
I know.
It's like when they were coming into their own, they're
Yeah.
like hitting above their weight class, you know? Like,
yeah,
just
man.
swing on.
Like no lanes have been here.
They ain't no lanes.
No lanes, boy.
Yo, he said,
Boy.
not today.
Not today.
Not in my house.
Nah.
No.
Man.
Buzz fam.
Yeah.
Yo, we about to be goners here in a minute.
Yeah, with these
Goners.
happy headaches.
Yeah,
You know what I
these
mean?
happy headaches.
Real.
Coming in with this next one. Like, I cannot believe like just how well they're able to just incorporate great sound and like mix it all together and then like continuously do it, right? Because it ain't like one album that they hit on,
Yeah, man.
right? We done the Trenches one already.
Yeah, man.
We done Clancy already.
Yeah.
Like they've been hitting
Yeah.
above their weight class on every album. And then like y'all Buzz Fam put us on to like all the crazy like lore and all the
It's killing.
subliminals and all the like hidden gems and Easter
Yeah.
eggs and all this stuff. I'm sure we've missed half of it.
Yeah.
And like
Straight up. I mean, you know, though, and I don't know, like I think it's kind of like only right though, you know, like when you have a great instrumental put together, you know, a great lyrical scheme, a great vocal delivery, you know, at times it's just like, you know, like when you're like first time like listening to something, like you get lost in certain elements of these songs though, you know, and it's just like it's like something to like where you gotta like go back and check out, you know, damn, like what was he like really saying though, you know, and like, oh damn, what, ooh, you know what I mean?
yeah,
And it's like I know like more than half of y'all probably like went through the same experience though. You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah.
Our Buzz Fam.
So we about to get into Goner.
We got one more.
Yep.
How do we close it?
I'm a goner. Somebody catch my breath. I'm a
I'm
goner.
gonna stay this tempo. Let's see.
Somebody catch my breath. I wanna be known by way into the sound. The ghost of you is close to me. I'm inside
that's about to happen.
out. You're underneath.
I thought I know what was about to happen.
I've got two faces. Blurry's the one I'm not. I've got two faces. Blurry's the one I'm not. I need your help to take him out. I need your help to take him out. Though I'm weak inside out, you're underneath. Don't let me be gone. 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 Don't let me be.
Somebody get me the yellow duct tape because we bringing hope out here right now. Yeah, wrap it up. Yo, he ain't letting it. He ain't going out without a fight. We ain't going down without a fight.
Bro.
The way he closed that album.
Bro. Man. Okay. I want to talk about this instrumental for a second because like all y'all, like obviously like hey, y'all know like a little bit about me by now, you know, what I do on the side. But anyway, like, you know, certain things were coming, but when he was about to make it, he's like, y'all ain't ready for it yet. Y'all ain't ready for it yet.
And then he's like, over here.
So I'm just like, I was like, all right, okay. And then,
I see what
you know,
I see
and so, you know, it got to the point because like it's like he did it like 3 times, right?
Yeah.
So I was just like, okay, all right. So I know what it's gonna be like. He's just gonna kind of just like close out mellow though.
Nah.
And all of a sudden, dun 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 dun. Oh man, dude, the vocal delivery on this was so amazing, man.
And like,
you know,
yep,
he knew how to use his vocals on this, man, and just like let it really just like climb at the right time when it was supposed to. It was no overusage or nothing like that. It was just, you know, it was all based off of emotion, man. And that's what I was like really like paying attention to.
He really hits the breaking point, right? In like in the emotion, like when like, you know, like you have that like quiet kid or like quiet person, and like you just keep you keep like busting that, and you think they're gonna snap, and then they don't, right? And then you do it again, and you think that something's gonna happen, and it doesn't happen, like you're talking about, and then eventually they lose it, and like they're like, this isn't gonna be me, this isn't gonna be my life, this isn't how I'm gonna go out, this is not who I'm gonna be, and they fight back, right?
And this is perfect, and that was perfect too, man, because like when you look at it, man, like how many times like has someone been, you know, like pushed or provoked, and it's just like they trying to, you know, maintain, they trying to just, you know, stay on the middle, like stay low, and then it's like after that one last time you push the button for the last time, and then bam, it's like boom, that's what comes out,
and
dun 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 dun
right.
dun dun.
And it was like in this one where it like reminds me of like the whole lore like thing, right? Because I can see it in my mind. It's almost like the Niners or whatever, like drowning him, right? And he's like, and he's not fighting back, and he's not fighting back, and he's not fighting back, and then eventually he's like, no, like I got hope, I'm coming out, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna do my thing. Like,
so correct us if we're wrong, but is this a lore song? Because this sounds like this is probably like a tie-in.
I feel like we're just forgetting that we did this one. Or maybe we missed it somehow. I don't know, but like I feel like the way, and because like the way Clancy ends, right? The way this album is ended, I feel like it has to be part of like the lore, and maybe either we missed it or we're just not remembering that we did it because we went through the lore pretty fast.
And like we did this many 21 Pilot songs, you know. So
the playlist is deep, so go check it out if you want to see our original reactions to any of the songs, whatever.
Yeah, that's right.
Buzz fam, outstanding album. I gotta say, where's it ranked?
Man,
is it better than Clancy? Because the last time you said Clancy was the best, I think.
Dude, yes, man, I did, man. However, I mean, no, it's just okay. It's really hard. You know what? Like maybe we should do like a
this was 10 years
episode
ago.
one day, like where we like rack and stack all the 21 Pilots albums. So you know, like we have to like just like really like take that in depth listen again and just like kind of like figure out, okay, all right, like how are they racked and stacked? And it's just like they're all going to be winners though, because like obviously like they're all like really dope. I mean, like the ones that we listen to like thus far, like they're like really dope albums though, you know, but we got to figure out, you know, which one is the top though, you know, like this one, yo, I'm already saying that it's like a dime right now. I'm already saying that it's a dime because it's just like the experimentation with this, man.
I feel like the execution of the experimentation is what's making this a dime.
Yes.
Right. Because like it's so like there was nothing that you expected and nothing that's missing. You know, like you're like everything was like outside of their lane, if you will. But like they made their own lane and they made it well.
And then there was a few I didn't know they could do that.
I did, yeah.
You know?
100%.
Yeah.
And they keep it going. They got the lore tied into it. They got the whole thing.
Exactly.
Outstanding album, Buzz fam. we're gonna get the other 2 spun up here
Mm-hmm.
in the coming weeks / months.
Yep.
Like we only do 2 albums a month,
Mhm.
so we're gonna keep them rolling.
Yep.
Stay
Sure.
tuned. Make sure to join the Patreon if you're new here, so you can go check out the ones that we've done in the past.
Yep.
Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss nothing.
We'll see y'all in that next. Peace.
Peace.